And then Volkswagen was like, hold out German beer, and we're gonna show you how to really screw up.
Nah, Volkswagen said hold out German. Never mind.
Nah, that's crazy.
All right, what's up, y'all? It's Cam,
And it's Spade.
and we are back. Another Two Brother Automotive News episode.
Indeed.
Spade.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about. We gave people pretty good topics last time. If you ain't seen that, go watch that. We talked a little bit about Volkswagen. A little bit of foreshadowing there. We might be spinning the block on them later on in this show. But yeah, man, it's a good episode. It's a Spade.
Yes, sir.
You want to kick us off today?
I mean, I can.
You can? Go ahead.
All right, man, listen. You know I'm somewhat a fan of the GR Supra.
Okay.
The GR Supra is a controversial car. Everyone loved the Supra. The Supra came back, and everybody was like, yay, Supra. And then it caught a little bit of flack because it's basically a BMW Z4.
BMW
engine in it, caught a lot of flack. And then eventually we heard that the car was going away. I think 2026, the car is going away. And then news popped out. I was seeing it all over my social media feeds. It was like the GR Supra is getting a V8. And I was getting excited, and a lot of others was getting excited. So I dove a bit deeper, and I'm here to somewhat disappoint you guys. Yes, it is getting a V8. Yes, it's getting a 5-liter V8 seen in a lot of the Lexus cars, the LC500, the RCF.
Oh, that's a nice engine.
It's a nice
sounds
engine.
Phenomenal, yeah.
I'll keep it a bean. It's not the fastest engine. It's not the most powerful engine, but it is a really good, naturally aspirated
Got a lot
engine.
of soul to it.
A lot of soul to it. However, people should pump their brakes. It is not what people think. It is not at all.
So it's not coming to the Supra?
It is, but it is not coming to road cars. So the Supra is getting the V8 engine from the Lexus, but it is exclusively for the Australian Supercar Championship. It won't be available for road
It won't
cars.
be road legal. Okay.
In fact, Toyota has seen the buzzing and came out and was like, yeah, nah. The car is still going away in 2026.
Oh, so not the car's still going away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is real bad news. So it's not coming back with a V8 engine, and it's not coming back at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is obviously bad news. I don't know anything about the Australian Supercar Championship.
I'm not familiar with them. I can't say
I don't know anything about it.
Can't say I watched them.
I will say, what it makes me think is, if this buzz, right now the plan might be for the car to go away at the end of production in 2026. If this buzz continues, I feel like if you are Toyota,
Can't ignore
you
that.
have to at least dot your I's, cross your T's.
Do something.
have
You gotta
some
scratch that itch
conversations.
somehow.
Does it make sense to bring this car back and bring it back with this V8 platform? I'm also I'm just a little thrown as to why this car couldn't come back with a Toyota-based engine. People love the Jay-Z engines. I'm not saying it should be that, but it makes you wonder. I mean, at one
And
point in
Toyota
time,
they make good engines. Like
make
even
good
like
engines.
even if it ain't going. Is it gonna be the fastest car? No, but it's gonna be a solid,
it's not the
solidly built car,
fastest
and it's for the most part it's gonna be reliable. I know they had that they had
had some hiccups. For
They had hiccups where some engines were blowing up, but everybody miss every now and then. But Toyota got a pretty good track record. But yeah, it is, and I ain't gonna lie, like I like the Supra because
I like it too.
to me it does everything that you want a manufacturer to do. Like it has its own driver profile.
Yep.
In the way it handles and in the way it looks. Like when you see a Supra, you immediately know it is a Supra. It doesn't look like anything else on the road. It's unique. To me, it looks good. It's sleek.
I like it.
I think the pricing of it pre-COVID and all that other nonsense
Was fair.
I thought the pricing was fair. I thought it slotted right into the price range that it should have.
I agree.
It was a great car for the value. A tuner's dream. Like if everybody can't make big money and afford to deal with Porsches and even sometimes even BMWs, like maintaining German cars. So getting something that's a little bit more reliable, a little bit something that's safer to play with.
It's still a German car.
Yeah, technically. yeah, technically. But all the other parts they could get for the low.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it is a bit disheartening to see that car go. It's also disheartening to see a lot of hype of people thinking it's coming back, just to be like, yeah, nah, it's kind of not the whole truth there. So that is a bit disheartening. But yeah, I think Toyota would be remiss to not at least think of some type of way to scratch that itch. But I'm also not too mad that this ain't hitting the road because I'm not gonna lie, them Supras light. They are very light, especially by modern day standards.
Sure.
A Supra with a V8 in it sounds incredibly dangerous. In the average person's hand, it sounds incredibly dangerous.
Well, I got a hot take. I don't think it would be because the way this naturally aspirated engine builds power, it's such a linear build of power that you're going to have to be so high in the RPM range. I don't think the average person is going to be driving around that high in the RPMs. And to be fair,
that's fair. Yeah, that V8 is a bit more tame performance-wise,
right?
But it sounds great.
Like I love those cars. Those cars are not fast.
Yeah, they're not performing. Like, I think the LC500 0 to 60 is like closer to 5 seconds.
A day and a half.
Yeah,
maybe. I'm sorry, LC500.
It's definitely like it is a soulful Grand Tour engine. Essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
and I love the cars. I love the engine. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love it for this, but at the same time,
those two cars are also heavy too, though.
They are. They're
heavy.
The RCF is.
I ain't saying like it's a chunk. The RCF ain't a chunky boat, but the LC500 is.
Oh, the LC500 it's a boat.
Yeah.
But to your point, this car is a lightweight car, but that B58, you can do some things to that B58.
Was it the B58 that was in there?
Yes,
it was. Yeah.
Yes. In fact, there was a point where my wife wanted the RCF, and I wanted my wife to want the Supra. And she was like, the Supra's cool, but I really want the RCF. So because I'm a bad husband, I started finding YouTube videos of people drag racing RCFs with this.
Not you tried to subtly change up. And
stock, this Supra was dog walking that RCF. So, I mean, like out the gate, it's already faster.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's,
that's why I'm scared. Like, you put a V8 in there, that's it.
But I'm saying that B58 might be worse.
Yeah.
You do some tuning to that B58.
That's true.
It ain't nothing that engine, that 5.0 V8 engine, it can't do nothing with that B58.
That's fair. But yeah, Super boys and girls.
Bad news.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all sick. I'm sure y'all went through some ebbs and flows these last couple of days seeing this news.
I was a little sad too. I came from.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We don't like to always deliver sad. Now some news is bad. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go.
Hey,
there you go.
Perfect segue. Cause let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man.
Here we go.
I got some bad. Let me sit up for this one.
Why are you smiling to deliver bad news?
Because I'm smiling because I'm finna talk to the manufacturer because they got tightened.
Okay, all right. Yeah, do you think?
Volkswagen. Volkswagen. We back here again. I allude to this in the intro. Volkswagen. Last episode we talked about y'all and y'all whole little subscription conundrum y'all got going on. Can that. Y'all throwing cars in the Mojave Desert. I still don't know how y'all managed to get that plot of land. I want to know who y'all real estate agent is, but whatever. But Spade, Volkswagen is being sued.
No shock.
Spade, Volkswagen being sued by its consumers.
Okay.
Class action lawsuit has been filed.
Recalls?
By owners of the ID4 SUV. They filed this class action lawsuit, Spade, based around the touch controls on the steering wheel of the Volkswagen ID4. In this lawsuit, all the plaintiffs allege that the buttons on the steering wheel are so sensitive that you can unintentionally activate adaptive cruise control and it can cause sudden and unintended acceleration.
Oh, wow.
And it's also been cited that because of this, multiple crashes have occurred. One plaintiff claims that their car jumped a curb and hit a tree due to this issue. Another had an accident in their garage because accidentally activated cruise control and the car started accelerating in the garage. They claim that Volkswagen knew it was a safety risk and they failed to warn owners and also failed to put out a fix for it. It is alleged that Volkswagen's own records and findings by their dealerships also cite feedback saying that it was constant complaints about these haptic controls on the steering wheel being problematic. Volkswagen didn't offer any repairs. They didn't offer any refunds. They didn't offer any replacements. And in Spade, I want to say back in 22 or post 22, it was either in the last 2 years or so, Volkswagen has come out and admitted that touch controls was a miss. Like it was a miss. People didn't like it. They heard the feedback and they vowed that they were gonna go back to physical buttons. So they ain't openly admit to this part, but they have openly admitted to knowing that, hey, that feedback was there.
It's not good.
Spade, this lawsuit seeks, obviously, plaintiffs want compensation. They also want an official fix from Volkswagen. They like, hey,
I think that's valid.
it is very valid because, like I said, you said this back in, I think the ID4 been running since 2022. So this car is out here. So like, you paying us off is all fine and dandy. Like, we want our bread too, but there's other people driving these cars. It's probably not in this lawsuit and this, that, and third. And like, this need, and maybe people just can't afford to get out of the car right now, even with the compensation that they possibly get from this lawsuit.
Wow.
Y'all need to fix this regardless of what happens here. Yeah, man, they are accused of fraud by omission, breach of warranty, and violating consumer protection laws in both Connecticut and Massachusetts. Spade, Volkswagen is not looking too good. They're looking funny under the light lately. It's a lot of bad shit coming out. So for you to be charged a subscription fee for 20 horsepower, as we talked about in our last episode, and then to have this looming over your head, give me your thoughts, Spade. I gotta hear it.
I don't understand how these major car automotive manufacturers, how they can be getting it wrong so frequently.
It's so bad.
Yeah, man. It's
we ain't talking about the windshield wiper not making full contact with the windshield, like something light. Now this, like, there's no way in testing, you did throw test on this car and nobody thought that, hey, these buttons are a little too sensitive around the hand. Spade, they said all it takes is a light brush of the hand on these buttons, and boom, you done activated adaptive cruise control. And then my thing with that is, if you're adapting cruise control, why is it accelerating automatically? Why is that happening off the rip? Like the one in the garage? How does that happen? How do you activate adaptive cruise control in a garage and the car says, no, we finna book it?
Now I'm gonna ask you this, not victim blaming.
Okay.
Do you think it's a possibility that some of these accusations could be a little, exaggerated? A little.
You think some of that is a little cap?
I don't know, because I was thinking, even when you said that, I was like, okay, the garage one's a little strange to me. Like, I'm trying to replay that in my head. It's like I'm in the garage, I don't
think they were stationary. I think like,
oh, they were like
pulling in. I think they're like pulling in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, you in the garage chilling, you hit the steering wheel. I'm
not gonna lie, I had a similar thought about, okay, like,
how does
that one, happen? That one, how does it happen? And then, but even like when they were saying the car's accelerating, it's like, okay, why? But I thought about, even in my car, my 2012, my car has cruise control, not adaptive, but it has cruise control. And you set the speed, and you can, after you set the speed the first time, you can turn it on and off. Like, you can change it, but you can turn it on and off, essentially.
Okay.
But it's like, you turn it, you can stop the cruise control, but it'll remember the speed you last had to set it. So I can just say resume, and it'll just like, it'll go back to the same speed I already had. So like, I don't have to set the speed again. So I'm wondering with theirs,
that sounds dangerous as well.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how they all work back then. It's 2012, different regulations back then. But anyway,
okay.
I'm wondering if these are situations where like they were using cruise control at some point, and maybe it saved the last speed, and maybe Volkswagen software is buggy to where it's like, it's just gonna go back to that. And I'm wondering, like, you accidentally kick it back on, and we're going 20 miles per hour, but the last time you was going 70, so boom, that's probably the speed you want to be at. Like, we getting out of here. Again, that's terrible. Like,
you might be shooting them some bail.
I'm not shooting them some bail. I'm just wondering if that's how the bug is happening. Like, I'm trying to shoot them a possible, like,
some bail.
No, I'm shooting them some QV. Like, this might be what y'all need to look into. I'm not shooting them bail at all. This is terrible. But I was just trying to envision, like, how does that happen? Like you going, like you said, you in a garage, you pulling in the garage, you activate adaptive cruise control. I would imagine that the worst cruise control just be like, why are we doing this? Like, you gonna keep creeping at this slow speed, but sure.
Yeah.
But like, it sounds like to me, it's two bugs in this. One, the touch buttons are too sensitive.
Yes.
Two, why the hell is this adaptive cruise control automatically going, we need to go faster? Why is that happening?
You could probably put some fail safes in. Like, I'm imagining you pulling into your garage sub 10 miles per hour, probably slower than that. It's
5, probably,
Yeah, one could assume you don't really want to cruise sub 10 miles per hour. Like, you could put a fail safe in and just be like, yeah, you can't even activate it going this slow.
Yeah.
Why would you,
Because why do you want to cruise slow? Why do you want to cruise at 10 miles an hour? Like, what are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, where we at?
I'm finna stop giving y'all free game. Y'all gotta start sending the check now.
Volkswagen, y'all gotta tighten up.
Y'all sending them everywhere else, paying everybody else. Might well pay me.
And paying them to do bad job at that. But yes, babe, this is absurd.
It's very bad.
Again, just to talk about the car industry as a whole, I don't think there's been one. I don't know how to say that. There's been some models of cars where touch controls have been like, okay, this ain't bad. Like, Porsche got them in the new 911. I haven't seen too many people complain about them.
You like the Porsche.
I'm not saying I like them. I'm just saying I haven't seen a lot of people complain about them. Ferraris admitted theirs didn't go over well. People didn't like Ferraris. They said, all right, we gonna kick that one back. But I've seen it, I've seen it in Toyotas, I've seen it in new Hondas, and I don't think anybody's raving about haptic controls, but I haven't seen like just complaints like this or drastic issues like this on all haptics. So my thing is, like, when you do touch sensitive stuff, like, I just don't understand how this type of testing gets missed. Like that's kind of the whole, first you gotta test sensitivity to make sure that me pressing this actually works. It never came up to anybody that, hey, this is activating a little bit too easy. Like,
it had to have, which is probably the only reason. I won't say the only reason, but that's probably the main reason why the lawsuit is valid.
Yeah. Like, and they said that, like, they said that there's no way that y'all didn't know about this, and like there's no way that y'all didn't hear about the complaints that's been going on about it. Like, there's no way. So yeah, it is interesting to me. I think them already admitting that they know touch controls were a miss, and they were already committed to going back to physical buttons. That's going to bite them in the ass on this lawsuit, as it should. I hope if you own the Volkswagen ID4 and you are not part of this class action lawsuit, get involved. We are not lawyers. We are not
give $18 when they split it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a happy meal.
It'll get you a whole lot of Aston Martin stock.
It will. That's how I was on the last episode. Hey, free game. But yeah, we're not lawyers. Don't take our advice.
Definitely.
Hey, do what you need to do. But yeah, man, this is an insane lawsuit, Spade. It's pretty wild.
Yes, it's awful. I mean, like, they just on a run. The only thing about this that makes me feel a little good, and I feel bad for saying it, but Stellantis been messing up for so long that it's like, I was like, dang, Stellantis can't get right. And then Volkswagen was like, hold out German beer, and we're gonna show you how to really screw up.
Nah, Volkswagen said hold out German. Never mind.
Nah, that's crazy. You're out of pocket. Wrap up the show, bro. Wrap the show, bro.
Hey, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about these topics. Do you own a Volkswagen ID4? If you do, how do you feel about this lawsuit? Are you involved in it? Sound off.
Are you all right?
Hey, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, peace.